Good afternoon, sports fans. Welcome to Newberg, Oregon. This is Oregon Sports Beat. We're going to bring you live soccer this afternoon. We have a doubleheader on tap for you. We're going to start it off with women's professional soccer, and it's going to be CFC Atletico against AF Chehalem Valley. I'm Dave Hall. I'll be doing the play-by-play, working with me, my broadcast partner, Steve Robertson. Steve, beautiful facility. Team's out here warming up. We're close to getting ready to go. I want to let you know our sponsors today who are responsible for bringing you this exciting soccer matchup. First Federal. At First Federal, we value local sports teams and are a proud supporter of local athletes from Little League all the way up to elite amateur leagues. This is our community, and we work and we live, work, and play here just like you. Whether you play in the band, coach from the sidelines, or kick it into the goal, First Federal is cheering for you. Here's to a great season. First Federal is a member of the FDIC and an equal housing lender. At First Federal, we have a lot more than money invested in the community. We've invested our time, our interests, our heritage. We were born here, and we've been an important part of the community for 99 years. That's why only First Federal can offer financial services that truly meet your needs. Find us at 121 North Edwards in Newberg. We're ready to help you grow our business or your family, and we can help this community grow as well. If you're building or buying a home in the great community, congratulations. First Federal is one of your neighbors, and we can help you. We have a highly experienced staff who knows everything from purchasing to refinancing to construction lending. We'll find you the right loan, the best rates, and guide you through the entire process. Again, they're located at 121 North Edward Street in Newberg. All right, we're just about ready to get this game started. This is a beautiful facility. These two teams are elite amateur players. Some of them have already graduated from college. Some of them are in college right now. Some of the players are high school students. For example, AF Chehalem Valley, their youngest player is 15. Their oldest player is 36. Their head coach is Johnny Lucero. Each of these teams have played one game so far, Steve, against each other.
Okay.
And CFC Atletico won that game 4-0. So AFC Chehalem is looking for revenge.
Yeah, should be a good matchup today. We got a great day out here for some soccer.
Atletico, they are in the white jerseys with the black lettering. Chehalem Valley, just the opposite, black jerseys and white lettering. We'll be able to read the numbers real carefully, and I do have pretty much a complete roster from CFC Atletico. AFC Chehalem, they don't quite have enough jerseys to give everybody a jersey with a number. And so some of the players don't have numbers, and we'll do the best we can to see if we can figure something out for them. Some of them said they would put tape on their jerseys and come and tell me, but I haven't seen anybody yet.
It looks like somebody here with some tape.
Thanks for joining us today. This is a double header. We'll bring you the men's game at 5 o'clock.
Is this another player coming here?
Our men's game today, it's PDXFC versus IPS. For the soccer fans in Portland, those are two teams with very familiar names.
Officials are loosening up. They're ready to play. Let's see the huddle up on the Chehalem, is that right? Valley?
Chehalem Valley.
Chehalem Valley is huddling up here, and
we're here with our producer Ryan Johnson, our engineer Ellery Nelson. Just about ready to get this started. Two 45-minute halves.
It's pretty nice to have these programs out here where women's soccer continues after high school for a lot of the players here after college. They can continue to play this game, which I'm sure they've grown to love.
Field's in great shape. We're just a short distance from George Fox College.
Sitting out here in Newberg, right? We're in Newberg.
Did you enjoy the drive out here?
Most of it. Got a little slow down there after it went through Sherwood, I guess it is, and but that last part, that windy last part road was kind of nice, and then coming across this field here looked really nice. Looking over here at the hills in the background, this backdrop here is pretty nice. We got a beautiful sunny day, supposed to get up to around 80 today.
We are Oregon Sports Beat. We brought you 5 baseball and, 4 games this last week, 3 baseball and 1 softball. It was a very busy week for us, including last night when we did the game between LaSalle and Grant. That game went 11 innings before Grant won it 6-3. Next week, 3 basketball games for you. The start time on all those is 6:30 at night. They're all Central Catholic. Central Catholic girls Monday night at 6:30. They'll play Barlow. Then 2 boys games Wednesday and Friday. So go to OregonSportsBeat.com. We have our schedule up. Right now, though, today it's soccer, CFC Ateletica, AF Chehalem Valley. All right, there's our goalkeeper. I don't know if I have a number for her. I don't, and I don't have a name for her. Maybe you can get her attention, Steve. She come over and tell us.
Goalie. Come here.
Goalkeeper. What's your name?
Bianca.
And your last name, Bianca?
Delgado.
Delgado?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, thanks.
Have a good game.
Well, that's one way to do it, Steve. We just told her to come over, and she did. She's excited to tell us she's Bianco Delgado. That'll be the goalie for CFC Atletico. Head coach Johnny Lucero for Chehalem Valley was very concerned. He wasn't sure he's going to have a goalie, and so he'd have to put somebody in net that wasn't there. I guess they've got one. I see a uniform there. I think we're all set up and ready to go. Our engineer, Ellery Nelson, has been frantically getting all those electronic things to work right. Referee says, let's go.
Put a ball down by each of the goals in case the ball goes over the fence.
I'm trying to remember the last time we done a game at a facility this nice. We got our 3 referees.
A lot of the colleges have facilities throughout their facilities that have soccer fields. SC, you're driving around in the neighborhood and all of a sudden you come across this nice soccer field, you know, with the campus in the background and houses across the street from
Right. All right, teams headed out. Atletico will be in the white with the black lettering, and they will move from our left to our right. Chehalem Valley will be to our right. They're in black uniforms with white lettering, and they will move from our right to our left. No clock on the field, so we'll have to keep that ourselves. We'll try to estimate the time on that. Remember, 2 45-minute halves.
Teams seem to have, they're familiar with each other. I see the ladies out there talking to each other and getting ready to start this one off.
Johnny Lucero, the head coach for Chehalem Valley. For Atletico, Whitney Patalo is a player coach. We're underway.
Quick reversal of the field here.
Remember, a lot of these girls are currently in college or have graduated from college. These are elite players. Athletica's mission statement says they're dedicated to the level of play, the soccer in the capital city area. So
There it is. There we go. Lots of talking out there.
midfield, Chehalem, that's number 10, Mariah Frias.
Nice job slowly advancing the ball up the pitch.
We're just underway, no score, throw in. These two teams have met once already. Atletico won that event 4-0. Chehalem Valley in the black, Atletico in the white. Forward and cleared away by Chehalem Valley.
So Chehalem Valley taking its time, moving the ball up the pitch here. Whereas Athletico, once they got an opportunity, they went quickly up the pitch.
We haven't had any shot on goal yet by either team. We'll follow this up with a men's game at 5 o'clock. PDX FC versus IPS.
Might get a cross here. Ooh.
Maria Fredericks back on defense for Chehalem Valley. Clears that upfield. She wanted to let me know she was the oldest player on the field. Most of the play right now at midfield, teams sorting each other out.
She's got some room here.
Number 7, Brittany Prasad. Nice to see some fans in the stands. Not a whole lot, but as things go on, we're going to see more and more.
Got some families out here too.
Pretty soon, stadiums are going to be full. All right, throw-in coming up. Throw-in for Chehalem Valley. Taken away that time by number 11, Brianna Correa. There's the ball forward. Chehalem Valley doesn't have anybody that far back. The goalie, Bianca Delgado, comes out. Kick forward. And that ball goes out. Throw-in coming up for Atletico. No, actually, throw-in for Chehalem Valley. I'm Dave Hull along with Steve Roberts.
Beautiful day out here in Newberg.
Steve, you know President Hoover grew up here in Newberg.
You know, as I was driving in, I thought I saw that name on a sign, and I wasn't sure. I passed it quickly. Yes.
That highway is out there. He lived here as a boy.
Okay.
He was actually from West Branch, Iowa, but grew up here as a boy. There's a home that he lived in as you come into town. All right, Atletico back on the ball.
Versus the field here.
And that goes out. Goes out off Brianna Correa. I'm sorry. And the goalie, Bianca Delgado, scoops that up, rolls it forward, ball at midfield. Here comes Atletico. Steve, Atletico really hasn't mounted an attack yet.
It's coming soon here.
In the middle, a shot and over the top of the net.
I think that's our first shot at the goal.
I think that is. By either team, first shot at goal.
Atletica seems to move the ball at the pitch much quicker. They're looking to get the ball down into the zone for a shot there much quicker than Chehalem, who will take their time moving it up, passing it around more. But both teams seem to be wanting to get the ball and get a shot on goal.
Nice pass to the outside. That's number 8, Katie Rural. Delgado again.
She's got a nice little foot on the ball there.
Throw-in coming up for AF Chehalem Valley. No score here. We're about 10 minutes into the first half.
Good challenge there.
Into the middle. Brittany Purcell with the ball. Nice move. Not able to get it to a teammate in front for a shot. And Atletico just going to let that ball go back to the goalie. She'll send it forward. Isabel Duxbury, number 3. Chehalem Valley just moving the ball around at midfield. Now they start forward.
Atletica is a much quicker team. Nice opportunity.
Tried to get a shot away. The angle was wrong. That was Emma Rosner, number 16, who came down the right side.
Goal kick, right? I messed it up last time. I wasn't ready.
I think this is a substitute
Substitute
goalie
goalie.
coming in, don't
Oh,
you?
okay.
I think
And maybe she got here a little bit late.
Chehalem Valley's got a goalie now.
Just hold. Good job, good job.
Coach Lucero said they thought their goalie might be late, and this must be her. She's standing here with a green jersey on.
The linesman should be signaling to the head official that she's here. Got a corner kick coming here.
Here comes a corner kick for
Oh,
Athletico.
nice
In
job.
front,
Side.
bounces around,
Go! There you go.
There we-
and there's a
Good.
save by a defenseman up front, and
Another
another
defenseman.
sliding save.
Oh, another block by a defenseman there.
Hold together, Blue.
While in front, cleared away again by the defense. Goalie getting a lot of help from defense players.
Oh, yeah. Atletica is really putting some pressure on down there.
There you go. Just hold.
I'm going to cross here.
Hey, goalie,
Atta keep.
Okay.
goalie. I can't get her attention. All right, ball out to midfield.
There you go. Bring this way. Go bring. Bridge the field.
Chehalem Valley with the ball. They haven't started forward. They've just been working along the back line.
Take all that space. That's you. That's all you.
Yeah, they're a little bit more strategic in. And we've got a foot race here. Goalie gets there.
The goalie gets there just in time.
Go two. Go two. Pressure that.
Athletico with the ball.
I'm gonna go for the out again.
The sub once again in the game, and nobody's paying attention to her. She just said, I want to call again to them.
She's got to raise her hand so that head official sees her because the linesman's not.
Right. The linesman is all the way down at
He's
the end.
supposed to signal with his flag when the ball's dead. So far, Atletica has been the team that has gotten more ball control, has gotten down, got a couple of shots on goal, forcing Chehalem to make some defensive plays. Looks like we got a little puppy over there wants to get into the action.
Atletico in the white with the ball moving forward. Here we go. The subs coming in. They're not the goalie. They just had on those green
Yeah,
jerseys
the
to
sub there.
alert the
Do
linesman.
you need any names? You got the subs?
No, they don't have numbers either.
Okay.
So we're just going to have to do the best we can.
Okay.
We do have all the numbers for the Atletico players, but not for Chehalem Valley. And the coach explained that to me, so I'm aware of that. For those players that we don't have the numbers for, we'll do what we can. In front, they got to clear that away, and they do.
I've done many leagues like that. We've used short colors, shoe colors, all kinds of things to identify players.
Right. right in front of us. That's number 8, Katie Rio.
She's sneaking down the sideline here.
She is, and the ball gets by. Chehalem Valley has 2 players, but they're not going to be able to get any offense mounted. They were coming down the left side. Brittany, or Katie Rear, came down the right side. She tried to sneak by everybody, almost did it.
It did, and obviously they were going to her with that long pass kick.
Another player checks in for Chehalem Valley. She doesn't have a number either, so not able to tell you who that is. No score, first half.
It's an opportunity here for Chehalem to get a shot on goal, but nothing yet.
Maria Frias that time was in front, got a kick away, but it was off to the right. Brianna Correa checked out of the game for Chehalem Valley. Short kick taken by Ateletica. They have a player in front.
Offsides, I guess.
Yeah. Offsides. Ateletica was offsides. JoJo Lauterbach is set to check into the game.
Yep.
She turned around and acknowledged that we said her name. Also 27, and that's Sarah Tubner. So a couple of subs set to come into the game for Atletico. One sub set to check in for Chehalem Valley. No score. All right, ref signal those players in.
Got a third one coming in here.
Checking out for Chehalem Valley is Lauren Decker.
Coach making sure that the
nice long free kick. Gets the ball in front. Can't get a shot away. Let's see, Steve. I think as of right this minute, I think 1 shot on goal for Atletico, no shots on goal for Chehalem Valley. Is that right?
That's about right. Ateletica has been down there, and the defense did a nice job of blocking it. A couple, they were shots, but it wasn't handled by the goalie. The defense was able to block them.
They had 1 shot over the top of the net.
Yeah. But Ateletica has had more possession time and has had more opportunities.
Both teams doing a good job of talking to each other.
Oh, yeah. Looks like the subs have made a little bit of a difference here for
Chehalem Valley.
Yeah. They're getting to move the ball much quicker and looking for more opportunities.
Chehalem Valley
Nice
sends it forward down the left side.
Maybe. No, she couldn't get to it in time.
Katie Rear on the pass that time. Oh, tried to get the ball forward.
Yeah.
Right in the middle. Taken away at the last minute.
Yeah, the players try to read the gaps between the defense, and if they can get an offensive player cutting while the defense is facing forward, they'll try to push the ball through the gap for an offensive player to pick it up.
Tried to get across, and it's going to be wide to the left. We're about halfway through the first half, Steve, so.
But again, Chehalem doing a nice job getting up. We're seeing more opportunities for them. Possession time has increased.
Since they put in a couple of subs there,
yeah.
they've been able to move forward a little bit better.
See the girls matching up on this corner kick here. Both teams have had a corner kick now.
If it comes out, just shoot. Don't pass.
Corner kick, Chehalem Valley towards the front.
Go.
And there's a goal on the corner kick. Set piece goal for Chehalem Valley. That coming at 22 minutes of the first half.
That was a header too, I believe, off that
I
corner
think so.
kick. Nice job. So Chehalem finds the back of the net first.
Chehalem with the goal. And a nice ball. It was right on the front. I believe it was a header, but I didn't get the number. May not had a number. But Chehalem Valley lost the first game between these two teams 4-0, so that's their first goal.
They're really looking for that. Their play has picked up since the start of the game. Ateletica is going to come back. They want to try to equalize quickly.
Control the ball, then go.
That was just a really great corner kick.
Now go to a space. Look around. Jess, if she's here, you got to go that way, or you go this way. Right? But Carl, when you receive it, you got time to turn. Stop trying to run.
1-0, Chehalem Valley leads.
Nobody else can keep up with that. Come on. Let her push and pull, and you just turn.
Good one touch and pass. That's what you want to see. Oh, might get taken away here. Oh, yep. Got a call on that one there. This should be interesting. Got a free kick here within range of the goal. I think this is our first one, huh?
I think so.
Coaches are trying to get the subs in, keep those legs fresh out there.
Alex Van Umberg checks out, sub checks in. This is a free kick.
Looks like she's going to go right to the goal with it. No, maybe not. I'm looking how the offense is setting up here. There could be a pass.
I think this is JoJo Lauterbach.
Yeah, she's one of our subs.
And over the top of the net.
And she was shooting for that top bar, trying to go underneath the top bar over the goalie's head there.
So over the top of the net. No, I'm sorry. That actually was Sarah Tubner, number 27. There's a ball in front, and
goalie
just saved at the left side of the goal. A slow roller. Kind of took the goalie by surprise that it came in that slow rather than being hit hard. One to nothing, Chehalem Valley leads.
Who wins that one?
Atletico leaves it. They have a player coming down the right side. Number 16, Emma Rosner.
Pushes that one through. Cleared.
And Atletico will just clear that out. Throw in coming up for Chehalem Valley. The throw in will be Katie Rohrer. First couple of minutes of this game were kind of dominated by Atletica, but after the substitution changes, Chehalem Valley has been the team more aggressive, pushing more forward.
She's got some room here. She's got a nice missed connection there, though.
The pass just a little too far ahead. Atletico and taken away. Atletica just off on those passes. They'll send that back to the goalie, Bianca Delgado.
Now we get some open fill here. Ooh. A bit of a trip there.
Player hits the deck. Free kick coming up for Atletico. They quickly get it forward.
To play here, we'll see a cross come here.
See if we can get a cross. And there's the ball in front. There's a header. And the shot high over the net. One to nothing. Chehalem Valley leads Atletico. "30 minutes into the first half. Jojo Lauterbach with the ball. And cleared to the side. Atletico trying to get something in front. And that ball just goes completely through. Goalie picks it up. Remember, this is part of a double header. At 5 o'clock, we'll have the men's game. PDXFC versus IPS.
Good touch there.
Yes.
Ball in the corner, loose in front, and cleared away by a defender.
Grab a mark, Blue. Who are you going in for?
Nice take there. There's a
That was Michaela Bocan in front of the net for Chehalem Valley, who cleared that away when it looked like there was going to be trouble.
Blue, tight, tight. M, what's 17, M?
There's a cross.
Oh, the goalie jumped up and got her hands on that.
Good job by the goalie, because there was a...
We're getting tired. We're getting tired.
I think that was
There
on
was a-
goal, Steve. There's
Yes,
another
there's
shot on
another
goal.
shot, yes.
Two shots from the outside,
Right.
both on goal,
Right.
and the goalie got her hands on both of
Got
them.
her hands on both of them.
the first flurry of action we've had from either team, but 2 shots on goal, and fortunately the goalie did get her hands on both of them.
Oh, dangerous
Right
here.
in front, a shot,
oh,
hits the post. That ball was curving to the
Curving to the
left
left.
and hit the post at the last second.
yeah, that was she chose that spot. It was high in the corner away from the goalie.
Whitney Patola with the shot.
Nice defense there.
So Chehalem Valley with 3 stops there. 2 by the goalie, 1 by the post.
We're good. Just stay on. Hey, I'm coming for
Coach
you.
yelling to Whitney Patola, wants her to get in better position in front of the net.
I know. Dude, you guys need to just kick the ball out so I can kick you out.
Yes. She gets the ball. You gotta get wide. You can't just stand there and watch her.
Hey, just kick it out of bounds.
So a flurry of action by
Ateletica keeping.
Ateletica, still with the ball.
There's another
front.
team. Oh,
Patola tried to move to the middle again.
Man!
Couldn't get the ball to her.
Find Jess!
Move. You gotta help. You're hiding. You gotta be able to see the ball completely.
So Atletica with a couple of good position shots.
Yes, good. Find feet. Find
Yes,
feet.
help. Yes, help.
Good work, Katie. There you go. Keep going. Come on, Blue. Come on. Blue.
oh, nice run down here. Ball stays in play.
Down the right side,
She get to it in time. She does.
Emma Rosner with the ball for Atletica. Back in front, Whitney Patola centers it and cleared away. Steve, Atletica starting to put together some rushes towards the net that
Yeah.
are coordinated.
Yeah,
Not just players being around there,
Right.
but moving in and passing the ball in front.
no, they've done a nice job the last 2 times down, and one of the reasons they were able to get those 2 shots on goal is because their spacing was good. They were keeping to their lanes, and they were reading each other. They were seeing the opportunities there.
Lauren Decker checks in for Chehalem Valley along with Maria Frias. So Decker and Frias check in. Both teams been substituting liberally. Whitney Patola still with the ball. A shot, and that's going to just trickle wide right.
Yes.
About 10 minutes left here in the first half. 1-0. Chehalem Valley leads.
I guess that's going to be a corner kick here, I guess. Yep.
Yep, a corner kick coming up for for Atletica.
And the first ones by both teams were really nice corner kicks. The ball
Both of them.
sailed high right into the zone there for a header.
This from the right side, there it is, and headed away. And there's a kick wide right.
Hey, calm. Hey, remember, calm. Start passing it again. Please control the ball.
I heard one of the girls yell, "I know we're tired, but come on."
Yeah, it's this Oregon weather here. It was 50 this morning, but it'll be 80 in the 50s this morning, but it'll be 80 before the day's over. And we saw lots of subs so far, also.
Hey, calm. Play to feet, please. Calm.
Throw in. Chehalem Valley down the left side, and that goes out. Another throw in coming up. They'll send it back. Number 3, Maria Fredericks. clears it off to the right side. Chehalem Valley scored at the 22-minute mark. They lead this one 1-0.
I'm gonna try not to outwear myself. Hot tub? Is that even hot tub? I did it!
Or do. Say it however you say it. We'll slap either way.
Chehalem Valley with the ball at midfield starts forward. A free kick coming up for Athletico.
Atletica has done a nice job controlling since that goal. They've been down, controlling the ball much more.
Right, they had like 5 attempts there, counting that corner kick. Down on the right side.
I think I got away from her there.
Tried to get her pass forward on the right side and just a little bit over. Mimi Romano checks in. Mimi told me her name and she said Romano, and I said, you mean like the guy, like the actor Ray Romano? And she said, who? I said, just getting old.
Reverse this field there a bit, but
Atletico still with the ball.
oh, long shot to the goal. Oh, goal!
Goal. Atletico
That's
ties
good.
this up.
That was from about, whoa, a good 30 yards out. It was a good 10 yards outside the box. She let
Wow.
that go.
Did you see her number?
Oh. I'm sorry, I missed it.
That coming at the 38-minute mark. 1-1 our score now.
Let me see if I can get somebody's attention. I can't get attention. I'll see if I can.
We'll
find out.
ask when we
Yeah.
get a sub or something. Atletico ties it up on about a 30-yard goal. Nice long kick right into the side of the net.
Yeah, far corner. Did a nice job there.
1-1.
Coach, who scored that?
Marin Butler, that's who has that goal, number 13. In front,
The cross, nice job.
on
This
the
is where they-
outside, down the left.
She may have been the one who scored the last goal. Oh, nice move again.
Oh, and a great save by the goalie.
She may have, yeah, that was a nice move there.
Marin Butler, number 13, had the goal, but that was a great shot right there. And a great save by the goalie. You know, Steve, the goalie's made about 3 shots here in the last saves in about the
Oh, she
last
has. Oh, they've been
5 or
work-
6 minutes.
Once they found that goal, they've been working her a little bit more there. Atletica has had more possessions here, more shots on goal.
Still in front. Athletica moving forward again. They managed to tie this up at the 38-minute mark.
This is one of the things Atletica does well is they reverse that ball here, and then they get all their lanes open. That's where they get the most opportunities. Go back to the midfield here, and then you'll see her over on the far side.
1-1 here, our score in women's action.
Oh, they don't care if I go on.
CFC Ateletica, AF Chehalem Valley. That last goal by number 13, Marin Butler, tied this up.
Atletica still anxious. They're lining up here looking to get first touch. And they do.
I'm the unofficial scorekeeper, not the official, and I've got us with about 4 minutes to go here in the first half.
Good, that's up now.
Over the last 10 minutes here, the action has all been initiated by Atletico. And a free kick coming up. Number 7, Vicky Cruz. Nice long kick in front. Oh, and tried to kick it into the net. And just over the top. I think that is Whitney Patola. We'll see when she turns around. She's been very active in the middle.
Yeah, she's done a nice job in the middle, drawing defense to herself. Her wings outside have done a nice job picking up the ball.
That was Whitney Patola, number 20.
Right there, that hustle right there helps them a lot.
Exactly. Patola came out and got the ball. Atletico still with the ball. And they'll send it off on the left side. Chipped it in
Right
front,
there.
right in front, the kick,
Oh,
and there's
yes.
a goal, and that is Patola.
And you were just talking about her, and she did a nice job there, turned around, got a touch. It's a nice pass inside, too, by the outside wing there.
That coming at 43 minutes. Whitney Patola on the goal. Atletico leads 2-1. Since Coach yelled at her to turn and get more in the middle, she has been a force in there and turns it into a goal.
Presence is so important in this game, especially when you're an offensive player in the middle there. You want to draw defense to you to open up the outside, which they did, got a go, and then that opened up the middle because now they got more respect on the outside.
See, Patola parks herself right in the middle in front of the goalie there, and they work on getting the ball to her, and if she doesn't get it, she dishes it off to somebody. Very effective play. Oh, they tried to get the ball to her that time and deflected away. A nice job defensively by
That's
number 10,
period there.
Maria Frias.
First period there.
All right, the first half ends, and our score at the end of 1, it is Atletica 2, Chehalem Valley 1. Steve, your thoughts on the first half?
You know, both teams started off. We had a lot of play at the midfield. Atletica seemed to have more possession time, got up, got a couple of shots on goal, but then Chehalem came in with some fresh legs and changed the momentum there and was able to get down and scored a goal first part of the first period. But that just caused the Atletica to just pick up their pace, and they have pretty much had lots of possession since then, lots of shots on goal, came up with 2 this period.
All right, I'll let our director, Ellery Nelson, know. We're going to take a break. We'll come back with about 2 minutes to go before the start of the second half. Our score here in women's action, it is CFC Atletico 2, AF Chehalem Valley 1. Welcome back. We're just about ready to start the second half here in Newberg as Atletico leads Chehalem Valley 2-1. I'm sorry. I've got some updates, Steve. The first Chehalem Valley goal was scored by Emily Ortiz.
Okay.
Then the 2 goals that have been scored by Atletico, one was by Marin Butler and the second was by Whitney Patola. The goalkeepers in this game for Atletico, it is Bianca Delgado, as we talked about.
Mm-hmm.
The person who's been in goal for Chehalem Valley is Mia Castro. So
She
I
has
went
done
down.
a nice job. She has had some great saves there. They've been working her this morning.
I'll say, normally I don't get the kind of cooperation that I've gotten from the girl players who've been helping me with numbers and names. Atletica. Have I been saying Atletico? Okay. CFC Atletica.
Looks like they're putting in a couple of new players, some fresh legs on the pitch.
Well, when I was down on the bench, I heard both coaches talking to players and say we're going to rest some people here in the beginning. So
Yeah, there were a couple of players did not come off the pitch that first period.
you know, everyone needs a nest egg, or in other words, savings. But we're not all birds of a feather, and your ideal nest egg depends on your needs. First Federal has a selection of savings options like our popular money market account. This savings plan delivers a high return plus online success to your statement and participation in First Federal's giving programs. To find out more, visit them at 121 North Edward Street in Newberg or go online to www.firstfedweb.com. And thanks for their support.
Might have to check them out.
All right, just underway here in the second half, so let me get my unofficial time clock started. All right, 2-1, Atletica leads.
Lots of room on the field here. Good
Isabella
lead.
Duxbury down the side.
She does get to it in time. Oh, nice move.
Remember, this is a doubleheader. At the end of this game, we'll take I estimate about an hour break, and then we'll bring a men's action. PDFFC versus IPS. Two to one, Atletica leads. Atletica with the ball.
She'll turn on that.
A couple of new players came at the halftime to play here for Atletica. One of them is number 6, Amy Duvall, and the other is number 13, and that's Choi Rin. Long throw into Whitney Patola. I'm sorry, Whitney Patolo. So it's Patolo and Atletica. I'm going to have to watch my vowels, okay? Again, in goal for Atletica, Bianca Delgado. In goal for Chehalem Valley, Mia Castro. Atletica in white. They're moving from our left to our right. Chehalem Valley in the black with the white numerals, and they are moving from our left to our right. Did I get that right, Steve? Ateletica moving from our right to our
To our
left.
Yes.
And Chehalem Valley moving from our left to our right.
She puts that one up right in the middle.
Right
of the
on
box.
goal. Headed away. Nice job defensively by Ateletica.
Oh yeah, there we go again.
Another high shot that may bounce right in front of the net. It does.
Goalie taps it with her hand.
Oh, and headed over the
and-
top of the net. Oh my goodness.
She is going to be upset about that one. A little bit too much on it.
You know, a good job by the goalie though. Got in front, got a hand on the ball, tipped it up. The rebound was a header that went up. And that went over the top of the net. A great opportunity.
Halen picking up the defense here. Good skill.
Chehalem Valley sent that one right in the middle and no one was there. That's Choi Rin on the far side, number 13, who's just checked into the game, her first appearance. And Castro scoops it up in goal for Chehalem Valley. For Ateletica, number 25, Sarah Rice in the game.
It's a shot, no?
Deflected wide left. We're 5 minutes into the second half. Ateletica leads 2-1. Ateletica still with the ball in front. Cleared away.
So Atletica knocking here at the door.
Still with the ball. Isabella Duxbury gets it
Look
in
at a
front.
shot
There's
off.
a shot. Vicky Cruz with the shot that was headed for the right up corner and just deflected away by the goalie, Mia Castro.
Go here with a corner kick.
Corner kick coming up. Ateletica with the kick from the side, from the right side. Headed away. Was short. Ateletica takes it away.
And a throw in here.
Throw in for Ateletica. Ateletica still with the lead, 2-1. Chehalem Valley had a good chance to try to catch that up and even it up at 2, but great effort by the goalie, Bianca Delgado. Delgado comes out, sends that off to the side.
Reverse the field there. Oh, is she onside?
Got a
She's
player.
onside.
As long as it's onside, it is. Down the right side.
Nice inside move.
Tried to kick that with her left foot.
Get Amber. Get in there, Lolo. Yeah.
Isabel Duxbury. She's picked up by number 9, Lauren Decker.
Oh,
In front, this is Choi Rin. Took a step to the outside, took a kick, and it was blocked. Blocked out there by Maria Frias. Maria Fredericks checks into the game for Chehalem Valley. Throw in. Ateletica will throw it in.
For real.
14, Emily Hyde for Ateletica. She'll take the free kick.
if you look right now, you'll see how spread out the pitch is. Atletica does a nice job of spreading out the pitch like this to find some opportunities.
Nice long kick right in front, headed away. Chehalem Valley with a nice header to get that one away. It was right in the middle.
Oh, nice pass.
In front, the shot,
Yeah.
yes, in the net. Goal for Atletica.
Nice job.
As soon as she turns around there, I'll give you the number of the goal scorer.
Over there on the far side.
Right. Keep an eye there, Steve, and we'll get her number. But a goal.
Who scored that? Number 10.
No, this one's staying on. That
Number
brand new
10.
sub.
All right, the goal is scored by number 10 for Atletica. We don't have a 10, Steve.
What was her name? Coach, what was her name that scored? Paula.
Okay. No, that's good. That's good. 10 minutes in, the goal was scored by, as the coach said, Paula. I don't know her last name. Atletica now with 3 straight goals. They lead 3-1. The time on that, 10 minutes of the second half. Well, okay, we'll call that, the time is at 55 minutes. 3-1. A straight-on shot from the side in the net. Atletica on the move again. They won the first matchup between these two 4-0. They lead this one 3-1. Can't get a centering pass away. I think Atletica told me they have maybe 30 players on their roster, and they kind of mix those around, and they're not quite sure sometimes who's showing up, and they're not quite sure sometimes who's on the team and not. And so that goal goes to Paula. Paula is number 10. Three to 1. Chehalem Valley needs to generate some offense. They need to get the ball forward. Taken away by Atletica. Atletica dominating offensive play right now. There was a time late in the first half where Chehalem Valley dominated the offensive play, but Atletica has retaken the offensive.
Yeah, when they brought some fresh legs in, they were able to get some momentum there.
This is Marin Butler She has a goal already in the game. Nice footwork. Free kick coming up. You know, you just had a shot at a goal. You're doing great footwork. It gets blocked, and then you walk over to the side, and the coach is yelling at you. Coach saying, you know, if you turned the other way, you'd had a goal. Frankly, I'm not sure that's what you wanted to hear, Steve.
Well, she was. There was a call made by the official there that she wasn't too happy with, and
3-1, Ateletica leads.
she had worked very hard to bring that ball up over here.
About 30 minutes left here to go in the game. A couple of players check in for Chehalem Valley, one of them 12, Mimi Romano.
And the last time in the first period when some of the subs came in, there was a change in momentum. Let's see what happens here.
Right, that's what precipitated the momentum change. Was a couple of players came in for Chehalem Valley. They just checked a couple in just right now. Back to Choi Rin.
They do some nice.
There's a ball. Kick to the inside post. I'm not sure it was in front or at the side, but the goalie came up with it. Mia Castro. Ateletica on the move. And Ateletica, Whitney Patolo again, camps out there in the middle. They'll send that back to the goalie.
You got it?
Emily Hyde with some good defensive play right in front of us. A couple of players set to check in. Amy Duvall, one of them. 3-1, Ateletica leads. Alex Van Elmberg checks out. Patola forward. And back on defense quickly. That was Michaela Boken.
Try to clear it out of here now.
And that goes out. Throw-in coming up. And that goes out. It'll be a throw-in. Throw-in for Ateletica. They'll send that down the right side. They have a player over there. And it goes out. Throw in for Chehalem Valley. Emma Rossner set to check in for Ateletica. Butler, a shot, wide right. Butler had a goal in the first half. And so Emma Rossner checks in. She'll give Whitney Patola a rest. We're about 20 minutes. We're about halfway through the second half. A shot.
Might turn in here, shot.
Oh, it kind of deflected off to the left, and Choi Rin took a shot at it, but over the top of the net. Three to one, Ateletica leads.
Too hot. I need like 3 weeks of this before.
Brittany Prasad came off the side for Chehalem, and she said, "It's too hot. I need about 3 weeks to get ready for this." Nice pass. And there's a whistle. Free kick coming up. Vicky Cruz will take the kick. Ateletica with the free kick and the lead at 3 to 1. Low kick bounces to the goalie. Mia Castro with a nice long kick. They'll send it back to the goalie, and she'll clear it off to her left. Bianca Delgado.
Turn, and you'll see 4 lanes, and there it's not an offside call. A little bit too much of a lead there.
Chehalem Valley. And that'll be a free kick coming up for. Nope, no call there. All right. Somewhere there's a free kick, Steve. Did you see it?
I think he's. There we go.
It is a free kick for Chehalem Valley.
He will let them, if the team that the foul is committed against is still playing, he will let them play on so that there's no advantage given to that.
There we go.
Here we go.
In front, cleared away. That ball will go out. Throw in coming up for Chehalem Valley.
Hey, are you okay? I didn't mean to take out your shit. My bad.
Brianna Andrade sends it forward to Chin. Sends it off on the right side. Down the right side, Ateletica comes forward. We have a corner kick coming up, Steve.
Yes.
Corner kick from the right side. Choi Rin will take that. Rin sets the ball down. Left-footed kicker, I think. There's the kick. It's out front.
So Chehalem slowly moving it up, but taken away.
Ateletica scored a goal on a corner kick early in the first half. Still with the ball right in front, a hard shot, and there's a goal. Nice setup, nice pass, and a nice goal.
Nice job. Not much a goalie can do with something like that.
I think number 14 was who scored that goal.
Yeah.
4-1, Emily Hyde, number 14, with the goal. Get you the time on that. 69 the time on that. About 21 minutes left in the game. 4-1. Ateletica leads. These teams played each other already one time. Ateletica won that one 4-0. First goal of the game actually went to Chehalem Valley. That was scored by Emily Ortiz. But since then, Ateletica 4 straight goals. Marin Butler, Whitney Patola, Paula, and Emily Hyde.
Ooh. Nope, ref says it's a legal tackle.
Wait, Savannah?
This is where they...
Savannah? Okay.
You see good spacing there.
In front, oh, they tried to get a lead pass there to Choi Rin. Just a little too far. She was breaking in on goal.
A little bit too much that time.
A little bit too much, and it's a foul. Free kick. Free kick for Chehalem Valley. Hard shot, that's going to hook far to the left. Chehalem Valley still with the ball. Now they'll send it back across midfield, and now it'll come back. Throw in coming up. Jojo Lauterbach checks back into the game. Three to 1 our score. Ateletica leads.
Is it Jess? Is that what you, or the other? Savannah? Okay.
cross there.
Cross in front. A little bit ahead of number 27, Sarah Tubner. Teams are really substituting a lot right now, and I think the players are tired.
They're tired. It's hot out there on the pitch, and they're running and thirsty and.
In front, Chehalem Valley has a player out there. Delgado, the goalie's going to go out and pick it up right in front of her. Nice clear that time. And a pass broken up, sent out of bounds. Throw in coming up for Chehalem. It's 4-1, Ateletica leads. That last goal by Emily Hyde. Maria Frias still with the ball. Ateletica comes up with it. Reverses the field. Number 4, Ruth Cervantes, set to check back into the game for Ateletica. Free kick coming up for Chehalem Valley. Ruth Cervantes checks in. She replaces Choi Rin. There's a ball. Delgado catches it right at the corner. Did you hear that, Steve? The coach said to the bench, the Ateletica coach said, "Anybody want to go in?"
All of them would have stood up. Alex Van Omberg, she will check in. There's been a breeze here, a little bit of a breeze. The temperature is still hot. In fact, earlier before the game started, I actually put my jacket on because it was so windy. Now I got my jacket on. Need to take that off. 4-1, Ateletica leads. They led 2-1
at half. Second half goals, though. The last one by 14, Emily Hyde,
Pretty quick, and she
makes
goes.
it 4-1. Atletica has a
Oh,
player down the
she's
left
there.
and a player down the right. Let's see if it's a cross or if it's a shot. There's the shot wide.
Misses the far post.
You know, had a player coming in down the left side, took the shot from the right and just outside the right or the left post. That looked like a real golden scoring opportunity. Emma Rossner was the player coming down the left. Cervantes. Taken away. Here comes Atletica in front, and a shot blocked. A rebound in front. Steve, I think right there you could see the players were tired when that ball was in the front.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, players are definitely slowing down a bit. The action has slowed down a couple of steps.
We got about 10 minutes left to play. Four to 1, Atletica. Atletica still with the ball. We've got a couple of players in front.
They keep themselves spread. She'll come across.
There's a cross right in front. Oh, cleared away. Nice job defensively by Chehalem Valley. Brianna Carrera coming off. Four to 1 our score. Atletica leads. Ruth Cervantes turns around. Send it on the right, on the left side.
Opportunity here. Holds up a little bit too long.
Quickly ahead. Chehalem Valley back. That ball's going to go out. Throw in for Chehalem Valley. Now a free kick.
Emily, sit with those two right there. Just sit with them, right between.
Atletico has a bunch of players forward, still with the ball. No call. Atletico looks like they're trying to get another goal, Steve.
Mm-hmm. Well, they've been knocking there for a little while now.
Emily Hyde, she has a goal. Give and go. She takes move forward. There's the ball towards the middle. Chehalem Valley's coach here, Johnny Lucero, he was the assistant here at George Fox. I think he said for 5 years. Women's assistant. Play in midfield, and Ateletica sends it back. Now they'll start forward.
Atletica looking good as they come up.
Down the right side.
Bouncing
Still with the ball. There's a shot from outside, blocked. Three players set to check in for Chehalem Valley. One of them, Maria Frias. Steve, I've got about 6 minutes left to go here in the game, unofficially. 4-1, Ateletica leads.
You can see the intensity and pacing of the game has slowed down quite a bit.
It was 2-1 at halftime. 2 more goals here in the second half for Ateletica. 4-1. In front, can't get to the ball. It's number 16 over there, Emma Rosner. Rosner with the ball, shoots. That's going to be over the top. Four to 1. Thanks for joining us. Remember, we're part of a doubleheader. 5 o'clock will bring you PDXFC and IPS men's action.
See, the pitch is very spread out here. Ooh. Was kind of holding her up there.
And it's going to be a free kick. Kind of holding her.
She was holding her.
Just a bit.
Just a bit.
Yeah. Coach says you got to call that one. Bianca Delgado sends it forward. Ateletica broken up in the middle.
Hey, 5 feet.
Alex Van Omberg.
That's it.
Is that it? It is. That's the end of the game. Our score here in women's action, it is CFC Ateletica 4, AF Chehalem Valley 1. It was 2-1 at halftime. Goals in the first half. Chehalem Valley scored first in this game, a goal by Emily Ortiz, the 22-minute mark. Then 2 goals for Ateletica before the end of the half. One by Marin Butler at 38 and one by Whitney Patola at 43. 2 more goals in the second half by Ateletica. One by Paula at 55 minutes and one by Emily Hyde at the 69-minute mark. Final score 4-1. Steve, your thoughts on the game?
You know, both teams started off playing very conservative around midfield. Then
Chehalem Valley.
Chehalem Valley, you know, came up with a goal early, and then that kind of kick-started Ateletica, and they came back strong with 2 goals and kept up that pacing. Did some nice job spreading out the field, finding more rooms. Chehalem's goalie has to be commended because she took a lot of shots, but Ateletica came away with a 4-1 win.
All right, guys, people want to thank both teams, both CFC Ateletica and AF Chehalem Valley and their coaches for the help getting us started. Our crew today, our producer and cameraman Ryan Johnson, our engineer Ellery Nelson. Thank our sponsor. If you're building or buying a home in the great community, congratulations. First Federal is one of your neighbors and we can help. We have a highly experienced staff who knows everything from purchasing to refinancing to construction lending. We'll find you the right loan, the best rates, and guide you through the process. You can visit them at 121 North Edward Street in Newberg to learn more, or simply go online to www.firstfedweb.com. All right, on behalf of my broadcast partner, Steve Roberts, I'm Dave Hall. Remember to join us 5 o'clock start of men's action, PDXFC and IPS. Our final score here in women's action, it is CFC Ateletica 4, AF Chehalem Valley 1. We'll be back at 5.